episode 15 of Running the London Rail Map, we're kicking off with a brand new operator. What better way to ring in a new operator than with a time challenge? Starting at London Paddington, I'll be running to every station over to Greenford with a total distance of 17 kilometres and a cut-off time of 2 hours. Looks like I've already set off from Paddington. Let's see how I'm getting on.
So it's just ticked over 3 kilometres. I'm getting super warm with this on. Ugh. Whew. Much better. Given the fact I've given myself 2 hours for this challenge, I really can't afford to stop. Oh, more hills. So if the calculations are correct, I should be running 5k every half an hour, as well as the extra 2k to make it 17k. So, maths. Even though we're quite time sensitive at the minute, it's still nice to appreciate the fact that we're going along the Grand Union Canal. It's very lovely. And next to me is Old Oak Common Depot for the Elizabeth line and the station that's coming in the future. 5k's just elapsed, 25 minutes and 10 seconds have gone. I think we're on track. We're on track. So raises the question, I've given myself 2 hours to run this today. Does that mean it takes 2 hours from Paddington to Greenford? No. Was I looking for a video title? Yes. I mean, technically I am racing the train, but once we get to the Greenford branch line, that service is every half an hour, so could take 2 hours. Guys, I'm getting far too warm. There's a shit on me. So that may be good luck. Good, alright. Let's go. Oh, come on, come on. That was the one thing I didn't factor in. The line just adjacent to the central line was known as the New North Main Line. I tried to explain it in an old video and I kept on butchering the names.
What was the Grand Central Railway?
I made my route go via Old Oak Common because one, I wanted to have a look, but also future-proofing so that maybe I don't need to do this again.
While I'm en route to Ealing Broadway, let's quickly break down running the Great Western Railway on the London Rail Map. So I'm splitting this into 4 sections: London Paddington to Greenford, West Ealing to Slough, Slough to Reading, and Redhill to Gatwick Airport. So wait, haven't I ran to most of these stations already when I was doing the Elizabeth line? Well, yeah. However, I said from the very beginning that I'd be running each operator on the London Rail Map, which also means I'll be running to some stations more than once, which, to be honest, isn't a bad thing.
Just hit 10k, the timer has hit 54 minutes. 10.35k, Ealing Broadway. Right, straight on. $11.95k, an hour and 6 minutes. So I have quite a bit of time from here over to Greenford, so I wanted to bring you to this footbridge here. You get a great shot into West Ealing. To get a look into Hanwell just further down the line. 12.6k's have elapsed, an hour and 15 minutes have gone by. I know I'm easily going to do this in 2 hours, so I think I'm going to up the stakes a little bit. Instead of doing it in 2 hours, let's see if I can do it in an hour and 45. So it gives me half an hour to do 5k. Let's see if we can do it. 13.21 kilometres, straight and green. Didn't seem to help on doing a time challenge to get lost. Gone the wrong way. Now we're back on track. So this is Castlebar Station. Alright, sick. Let's move on. So we've got 3k remaining, 1 hour, 29 minutes has left, so I have 15 minutes to do this last bit. We can do this. We can do this. Now I know I'm on a time challenge at the minute, but I've always got time for a good old rail fact. So on the Greenford branch, 3 of the top 10 least used stations in London are along the Greenford branch. Here we go, South Greenford. So now we've got, oh my god, 8 minutes remaining. I have 1.4k's remaining. It's going to be a close one. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. 400 metres left, a minute and a half remaining. 20 seconds. Just come to Greenford Station car park. It's just a little bit quieter.
So for the total distance recorded was actually 17.53 kilometers, which I know it doesn't sound much, but that's like an extra 2 minutes, maybe 3. So I think that is something to factor in. And I know that I did want to do this in 2 hours, and then I decided to challenge myself and do it in 1 hour 45 because why not? But I didn't factor in potential additional mileage. I didn't factor in crossing the road. I didn't factor in any missed turns. But anyway, so I know that you're wanting to know the time. So total time was 1 hour 45 and 1 second. 1 hour 45 and 1 second, absolute madness. As soon as I got to Greenford, I stopped, well, I thought I stopped my watch and had it as 1 hour 45 and 1 second, but I actually didn't click the button and it says 1 hour 45 and 30. But check the footage, I did actually get there and it was 1 hour 45 and 1 second.
I know I'm opposite the station, but 1 hour 45 and 1 second.
So, did I beat the train? Yes, I did, because all the trains were cancelled on the Greenford branch.
Green, I just looked at the information boards there. It seems like as if all of the GWR trains on the Greenford branch are cancelled. Yeah, no signs of trains. Apparently there's a points failure.
I think it would be interesting. It is a half-hourly service. I think it would be interesting at some point. Actually, no, it'd be quite difficult. I don't know. But to run from Greenford to West Ealing, I think that would be quite a good race to do. Who knows, maybe I'll redo this in the future. I don't know. I am looking forward to having a rest. Bye.